We moved into Black Forest in the spring of 2011 after having lived in the mountains for 14 years. We wanted to be closer to town, but not out of the trees, so the forest was the obvious choice for us. 1,000 fragrant, soaring pine trees graced our almost 5-acre lot and were a constant source of beauty, life, and comfort to us. By 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday, June 11, 2013, our home and all but about 70 of those trees were burned. The needles completely consumed and the thick bark charred, leaving blackened trunks and branches with otherwise healthy wood inside.
The enormity of the loss, the waste, and the change in the landscape was breathtaking for its scope and destruction, and has been a source of ongoing grief. And though the thought of a meaningful recovery with respect to the loss of the trees seemed hopelessly out of reach, we knew in our hearts we didn't want to lose these trees forever. So we started to brainstorm about ways we could bring new life, new purpose to these gentle giants, and we knew from the start we wanted to have them inside our new house. One obvious place to have wood inside a house is a fireplace mantle, and since we were going to have 2 fireplaces, this just seemed to make sense to us. But we didn't personally know any artists. Thankfully, and quite serendipitously, the Colorado Springs Gazette featured David Gonzales in an article on April 12, 2014, about a carving he had done in the Mountain Shadows neighborhood following the Waldo Canyon fire. We really loved the carving he had done and decided to give him a call.
Thus began a beautiful healing journey. Through several conversations with David, we were able to share our story, share family memories of time spent in the wilderness, and share the concept of the river of life on which we all journey. David took in all of this information and created a masterpiece for us that far exceeded our expectations.
When we contacted David, we were looking for a carving.
What we ultimately received was a relationship with a kind, gentle, and wildly talented soul who heard our hearts and created a memorial narrative that tells the story of our family while preserving memories we no longer have pictures of, and breathes new and wonderful life into one of our fallen friends.
Words cannot begin to express the depth of our gratitude to David for the beauty he has created and that we will enjoy for years to come.